Let's take a look at creating a discussion in Schoology. Discussions are great because it allows you to share information and then get discussions and feedback and dialogue started between you and the students and other students. So to do a discussion, I'm going back into my All About Sharks that we're working on. I'll click Add Materials and Add Discussion. We're going to do Are You Afraid of Sharks? And then remember, I'm going to start with my student task. Read the following article and answer the discussion question below. So remember, I'm going to start this one. I always do green because it's for go. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to embed an article there, but I'm also going to put my discussion question I like to do right at the very bottom, closest to where they're actually going to add their discussion so they can see it. Discussion question. You can also give additional information if you want to, such as remember, answer incomplete sentences, and respond to a classmate. So then you want to make this so that it stands out as well. And I'm going to make the question italics, bold, and underline. So now I want to go ahead and put that article that I want in here. I'm actually going to insert it, and I'm going to get it from my Google Drive Resources app. So I'm clicking over here. I actually found a PDF article I wanted them to read, and I added it to my Google Drive. So it's going to come up, and here's the article I have, Afraid of Sharks. I'm going to click on it, and I want to import, and I could do a link, but I like to embed it so that it's right there in one spot for them. And it's going to be this little box. You can always click and drag it and make it a little bit larger if you'd like to also, so it's kind of easier for them to read. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create so we can see what it looks like, and then we'll go back in and edit it as far as some of the grading options. So are you afraid of sharks? You will see that there's my task, and this is not showing up, and I will tell you why that is not showing up. I have to come back in here, and this is that article that I put in. I did not have my share preferences set correctly. So it's actually kind of a good thing that this messed up on us. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click share, and you need to make it shared so anyone with a link can view. Otherwise, your students are not going to be able to see it. So I'm going to click here and put anyone with link. So I'm going to put anyone with link can view it and click done. So now you'll notice when we come back in here and I do a refresh, it should come up now. And now you can see that we see it. So that is a key. Whenever you're embedding anything from your Google Drive, whether it be a PDF, a Google Doc, a Google Slides, it has to be shared. Anyone with link can view, or they're not going to be able to see it. So there's the article that I wanted my students to read first, and then they're going to answer this question. So let's go back in again and take a look. And so I can have it grading. I'm going to click Edit. I'm going to come down here. You can grade or not grade discussions. It's up to you. I'll click Enable Grading. I'm going to go ahead and give it that due date so that they have it. I'm going to grade it again on formative. You could add a rubric, which we'll get into later on, and go ahead and save those changes. One other thing I wanted to point out here to you that you might have noticed when we came up here and did the gear wheel, that I could copy it to another course as well. So if I did this for my first period class, I could click copy to a course and could copy it to second, third, and fourth if I wanted to as well. So this is what my discussion looks like now with my discussion post right down here at the end. Here it is. And then this is where they would write their answer. So the students will answer. You'll be able to see their answers and can actually participate in the discussion as well. So that's how we do a discussion in Schoology. I really think you'll like this feature and probably use it quite a bit. It's probably one of the first ones I would suggest trying out in Schoology.